when you give out loans, consumer loans, in case these loans get stuck, I mean there is delinquency in the repayment of the loan, do you also have a collection agency?
Yes, we go them and request them to pay.
So how soft are the requests?
Huh?
How soft are the requests?
It's testament to the fact that we have we have served more than 20 lakh customers. So I have all reasons to believe they like us. Yeah.
Sir, this is nothing, in the beginning you mentioned about your education. But somehow I feel that because you have not been through that formal setup, you are more articulate and clear. Otherwise, now this is coming to my observation. I have my colleagues and a generation prior to us, they have gone through a graph. And it has taken a lot of years for them, like you said, 27 years. That's the journey. And you're still hungry for more. Do you really feel that entrepreneurship is not about that one short-term goal? It's about the patience and the growth at eventual, at certain point of time. Because what I see amongst my generation, they have started with something, they have given up at an early age because they think that આમાં કશું જ નથી યાર પપ્પા ખોટા પપ્પાએ ભરાઈ દીધા મને એ જમાનામાં ચાલતું હવે નથી ચાલતું. So what is that one thing? Obviously patience, but what is that one thing which should drive them towards sustainability and also keep them patient enough for years and years to come?
I always define entrepreneurship in very precisely: burning desire and determined to succeed. There's the answer. The person who doesn't have a sufficient desire to succeed will only give up under any pretext. What are you telling that this is a wrong place for me to work, or I would not have been at this place, I would have been better off doing this, or I would have been better off doing that. That I attribute to a weak desire or a weak determination. So the moment you stick to that I have a burning desire to do something, let me tell you, the goals are dynamic. It can change. It's like vision. That if you are at the first floor, you will get a certain vision. If you are second floor, you get a different vision. So the goals can keep on changing. But a real entrepreneur, that is not a real entrepreneur. The person who gives up irrespective of what he has studied or what he is doing right now, or whatever the reasons might be that he has left. But then I will not rate him as a successful entrepreneur. He doesn't have that entrepreneur stink in him.
In that case, sir, sadly, our generation has a lot of lesser entrepreneurs and hop jobs.
Because see, the basic reason is you have a lot of options. You have a lot of options. And let me share with you, this economy is offering a lot of options nowadays to many people. So, one of the basic trait of an entrepreneur will be to burn your escape boards. If you burn your escape boards, and then you have no option but to succeed at what you are doing. So, right, and let me tell you, we are talking about few successful entrepreneurs. There are 10 and 100 folds of unsuccessful entrepreneurs. So what you are telling about will fall in that category of unsuccessful entrepreneur because they had a weak determination, they haven't burned their escape board, they are not determined to succeed. Because see, if I talk about our journey, what I gave you are few good examples that what were the strategic inflection point. There are times where every time you feel that you are wiped off of your existence, and that is where you have to rise.